talk about what's going into the swag today. We've got a swag base that's pre-made. This is going to work great. It's going to be the foundation for our design. Sunflowers are super hot. They almost sell all year long for us, but also they are super hot for summertime. And they'll sell right up to fall. So always a winner. If you didn't see our charger plate video, we've got that available for you on replay, both on YouTube and Facebook. That is a really fun, cute project. Same kind of design, sunflowers. Now we're going to add a bunch of twigs. These have been my favorite twigs to play with lately because they're a little more delicate. So I've got 3 sprays of these put together. We're going to do that, use those. You need a floral spray for the top of your design, so I'm going to stick with another fun sunflower pick. It's got the matching greenery. It just goes perfectly together. And then you need to pick your ribbon. And so I went with the drama. If you add like the black check in, it just gives you the drama. And this happens to have a beautiful, just perfectly coordinating sunflower. It's not a whole lot of supplies. Pretty simple. But the first thing we got to do is prep our base, and this is some of the most tedious thing. It's so important that you shake hands with your materials before you use them, because in shipping things get compacted, things get reversed, they're going the wrong way, and I'm really picky with getting the leaves going the right way. So you're gonna have to do that first to kind of get this puppy all shaped out the way you want it, get the sunflowers where you want them, and how you want this all to flow down, okay? So once you get a nice flow and you're happy with it, happy with the spacing, sunflowers, then we will work on adding our stem to the top. But I'm going to take a minute and we're going to tie the bow first, because right now, before we get too far, we can decide how long and how many tails we want. And when you're doing your own design, you can tweak it however you want. You can have as many tails or as few as you want. Now, I like a tail for my bow running behind. I am big on depth and dimension, okay? Teaching this all the time. So depth and dimension means I love to have that in the back because it pulls the eye to the back. And then we'll have another tail on the front too, but I want one in the back. So we know that this will be right where our bow is. So we'll just kind of pull that off to the side, and we know, hey, that's how long our tail is going to be. So I'm going to put the swag to the side and hold that while we get our bow maker. Okay, so that is our longest length, okay? And that will depend how long you want it. Let's go out to 6.5, guys, on this. 6.5 and twist. 6.5 and out here and twist. 6.5 out here. Y'all know on Wednesday nights I'm always making bows. We have 3 loops, and then we have 2, and then we have 1. So the text message, guys, is nice because it's actually something that I own, and no matter what happens, because sometimes with social media things get wonky and you can't find us. No matter what happens, you can get in touch with us, okay? And I can get in touch with you. And you always have our email too. So if you could get on our text list, it's the most beneficial. That way I can get all the free content to you and you won't miss a beat. Now, you can see I'm making this about 6 inches shorter than that last tail, okay? So bring it in about 6 inches shorter, twist. And now we talked about we're gonna put 2 loops. At 6.5, and now I'm at 5.5, okay? With this, we're tying our bow. So 3 loops, 2 loops. Now we're gonna come back with our finished loop. And I don't really want any more tails, so we're gonna do a little trick called a bow tie, which is just a loop at the top with no tails. So you just make a loop like this, and it needs to be large enough to get out to 5 inches on either side. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, and I just walk it out till I get it about where I want it, and then I trim it here. we're just doing a swag, and this is going to be our drama. All of our drama is going to come from our bow. So this is a blast off with no tails in the center, and we did a bow tie. Super duper cute. All right, let's take that puppy off. Let's take it off. We got get in and get it out. Okay, hold that tight and fluff it out. Flip this backward. Now, I'm just going to use check down the middle, same ribbon. Now I'm going to run this right down the center. Okay. I'm going to try to put that pretty little sunflower right down the middle. Can you see it? I love that. All right, now put this to the side for a moment. We are going to grab our swag base. So we're working with a pre-made base. Look, boom. Now, let's say you're on a budget. You need to fill your craft booth. You don't want to spend a lot. Look, bow swag, done. Bow swag, bow swag, bow swag, done, done. Okay? So pretty. Drama ribbon, beautiful florals. Now, we're going to take it to the next level. I'm going to just step this up just a little bit more. Okay, so put Mr. Bow off to the side for a second. And let's build the top of the swag and get some drama going. Now this is a matching pick. It's like more like a spray. It's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to pop that right in here. Okay, you need to leave a little space for the bow, so I'm leaving a zone in here. Bow zone is a no-go zone. Okay, leave it open. You need the link for the bow maker, we can get it for you. We have an affiliate link. We don't sell them. We have an affiliate. So these are cable ties, guys. These are using the electrical department. You can find them at your hardware store. And I'm using these to attach this to the base. Usually a couple just to be extra safe. Now, make sure you're putting them where they'll be nice and camouflaged. If not, you're going to want to glue a leaf or some Spanish moss or something to hide them from the front. I'm not too worried about them from the back, but I want them hidden from the front. Y'all, one of the nice things about the subscription box, the BBB box, is it's all ready to go. Like, she's got almost everything she needs to make it. At least one, maybe two wreaths, depending how much she puts in there. Okay, so there we go. This is in nice and tight. I can still use the hanger here, and you can see the cable ties a little, but it's not going to be a big deal. Okay. Here comes the twigs. Now, I like twigs for drama too. You could put the twigs in last, but I prefer to get them in before I have to fight around the bow. So we're going to use what we call our zigzag technique. We're going to put a little out the left and a little out the right. So I'm going to have this one come in, and see how I'm just going to work it right into the base. Oh yeah. So this will be our piece going out to the left. So I'm going to wire that in just a second. Okay, and this one's going to go over on the right side. I'm just going to slide it in. It needs to come up a little bit higher, so we get some nice twig action. Now you can see how much fun drama that adds. Isn't that fun? 2 twigs going in. Sunflower swag there. And look, all of this is grabbed right on the back right here. And that's even going to create more stability to the whole piece. So grab a cable tie. I'm grabbing both the stems of the twigs up here at the top. So far, I'm only really having to hide this one little area. I know it's hard to see, guys, but that's where everything's getting attached. Okay, just get that nice and tight. I love it. And I'm going to turn it over now and take a look at the back. These, I'm just going to give this a bend down and just kind of let it stay down there. That way it can't be yanked out. So I sell a lot of my stuff in online, or I take it to a craft show or a vendor mall, and I want to make sure that it's going to hold up really well. So I'm going to trim that off. Okay, this longer one, I'll just leave it. So that's all in the back. We have our juicy ribbon, our twig action. It's all going down. Okay, and we don't want to leave out the top. The top needs its own twig action. We got the threesome going here with the sunflowers down, the twigs up, and the sunflowers up. I know, I'm a mess. Let's bring this one in. Come on down here. Same, repeat the process here. This one I'm going to kind of use more straight up though. Oh yeah, see how fun that is? Now take and manipulate it around. This is why I like to do this before the ribbon, because then you're going to have to deal with the ribbon too. Okay, flip it back over. Tie that one in. I can still use the hanger. I try not to attach anything where it's going to mess up that hanger, because it's just nice to have that already built in. So come on around here, grab that piece. Let me know if you've tried a swag before like this, where you piece it together. Let me know in the comments. Or are you thinking about trying one? I try to make these pretty easy to where I feel like you can easily do a desigin. Bend that one up so these can't be pulled out, and then just take and trim it. I'm going to trim this one a little longer. Okay, all good. Twigs are in. Oh my gosh. So earlier it looked really pretty with just the bow, but now we're really stepping it up with the dimension. Now grab the bow we made at the beginning of the video. Watch this puppy come together. Now, if you are not a ribbon person, and believe it or not, guys, there's some people who are not, like a oversized sunflower right here glued into the middle, done. Done. Okay, so you can think of different options. Now, we made this bow at the beginning of the video. This really ties it together so nice. And I always sell swags very well because there's not as much competition out in the general world with swags. There's a lot of wreaths places, not as many swags. So play with them here or there to give it a try. I'm just zip tying this right to the middle. And then we've got to manipulate it. Long tail, remember we made it to go behind. Pull it behind. Let it be part of the drama in the back. See? Let that go in the back. Grab that long tail. Why am I thinking wormtail from Harry Potter? Words. Words and brain. Now curl these up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all, we did it. It's done. What do you think? Once you get it hung up on your door, you might take and curl a couple of these twigs, let them pop out a little bit more, and bring them towards the foreground. But that's it. That is it, y'all. Wherever you're watching, if you could do me a favor and like our page, follow, subscribe to notifications, hit that bell icon if you're over on YouTube, that would be fantastic. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.